citizens across this nation are beginning to realize that freedom isn't free, and living in a free country is a responsibility. There is no doubt that we are still facing some serious difficulties in our nation. In the past few years, we've left our children behind, been stimulated to exhaustion, produced government motors, we've created the U.S. Bank of Arrears, and most recently opened our blessed mercy of suffering healthcare system. The tide is turning and the lights are on. We know the state of the union, we are the union, and we know how to fix it. We're the knowledge base in this country, not some politician that hasn't been home in months, sometimes years. We're the ones running households with jobs, paying our mortgages on time. We're the business owners. And because of people like you who decided to take responsibility as a citizen seriously by making phone calls, writing letters, and sending faxes and emails, changes are happening. Engaged citizens across America have derailed AFCA, held cap and trade at bay, sent dozens of career politicians into retirement, and turned politics in America upside down. We're Americans, friends, and we're willing to give them our time, our energy, and our money, our gifts and our talents to ensure that our children and their children are free, to make sure that the people that fought and died for this country did not do so in vain. Ronald Reagan said, and rightly so, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for. It must be protected. And it must be handed down to them to do the same. Or we, friends, will spend our twilight years telling our children and our grandchildren what it was once like in America to be free men. That is not the conversation I want to have with my grandchildren. So I ask you again this year, we can rally from here to kingdom come. We've got to take it from rally to implementation. American Majority is sharing with people on a daily basis how to become proactive in the political trenches. Building coalitions, training candidates, using social media tools, and getting the facts out. Many of you, like me, have served your country formally in the military, and now it's time for us all to serve our country as engaged citizens. Literally, the fate of unborn millions rests in our ability to take our eyes off ourselves and become a part of something much bigger than any one of us. Our power is on the state and local level. Right now, the state of Arkansas is more than $4.3 billion in debt. Every man, woman, and child breathing in the state of Arkansas owes $4,305. And that's just in local and state. That doesn't include federal, doesn't include stimulus money, and it doesn't include our new health care system. We are 12th among states growing in debt. We are 5th in states in the largest growing government. We rank 40th and 50 out of tax business climate. We're behind Texas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and even Massachusetts. Time to get a new coach. Here in Northwest Arkansas, the city of Farmington wants to build a $2.4 million ball field. Fayetteville wants to build an $84 million high school and a $1 billion light transit system. So you say, how do we do it? Just like they did it, friends. In order to form a more perfect union, we must find and encourage people in each and every community to be vested in the betterment of that community. Citizens willing to use their time, money, and talents. People who want to become more informed, more engaged, and more empowered. People who honestly believe in the blessing of America, standing unified and committed one to another. Friends, we can disagree on the issues, but can we agree that we want the right to disagree? Can we agree on free market principles, fiscal responsibility, So the question comes to you. What are you personally willing to do to make that change? What are you going to do when you leave today from a rally? What are you going to do after the speeches and the signs and the flags? What are you willing to donate? Your time, your money, your talents? Will you be able to donate 1 or 2 nights a month to go to a meeting? Maybe DVR your favorite show to make a real difference? We need to build coalitions like they did 200 years ago. Engage our friends and our families. Formulate plans, set goals, and implement strategies. Based on what you say? Well, get plugged in. We have public meetings in our communities once a week, twice a week, once a month. There's 600 people here today. If everybody goes to one meeting, you got to go over 10 years. Take notes, get accurate information, and get it to the masses. Attend school board meetings, city council meetings, quorum court meetings, transit meetings. As a matter of fact, tonight at 6 p.m. in City Hall, room 326, the Fayetteville Council of Neighborhoods will be meeting. You think we need to be there? I think we do. So who's going to go? Who's going to be the one that cancels their plans or cancels American Idol? Watching to go sit at a meeting and take notes and let the rest of us know what's going on. Over 200 years ago, between 1770 and 1776, more than 400 pamphlets were written and distributed. They did it with a printing press. We have Twitter. Why do we need to be there? Because if Facebook was a nation, it would be the 4th largest nation on the planet. Who's on Facebook? Those are our young people. Those are you. Who needs to get the message to them? Where's the knowledge base? It's right here, friends. And that's where they are. That's where we need to go. We need to capture the hearts and minds of the young people. If we don't educate, are you registered? Are you voting? Take your eyes off November, people, and get it on May. I commit to you, and I'm not a politician, to give up time with my family, time on the golf course, time in front of the TV and the computer to ensure my children's freedom tomorrow. I pledge my time, my money, and my talents to battle for liberty and for justice. Will you join me? Will you turn up the heat? American Majority is traveling and giving in-depth presentations all across this state. My name's Laurie Masterson, and I support this message. Let me be clear, Democrat, Republican, or Independent, political parties are meaningless. We're Americans, and you're on notice. Understand this, you work for us. We are the government, and we demand you listen, and we demand you respond. I'm not a terrorist or a mobster because I refuse to sit idly by and watch as those who are supposed to represent me rob us blind, lie to our faces, and grab the money and power. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a veteran, and I'm a business owner. And I don't have time to be constantly running around checking up on people, but I'm going to take the time, and I'm going to make it happen. I will teach my children and their children and anyone else who will stand and listen to stay vigilant, keep themselves educated and informed, and to continue to be involved so that people remain in power. I pray that you will join me and hopefully millions of others that have already turned off the TV, gotten up off the couch, walked out their door, and engaged in the fight. Godspeed.
So this